what's going to get us somewhere, because he says here in verse number 13 here that their throat is an open sepulchre. That means a grave. With their tongues they have used deceit. The poison of asps is under their lips. Lord, today, if I could read that in an open setting, he says here that folk that are calling on the name of Jesus really got throats like open tombs and open graves. Let's do a sidebar here. Ain't nothing I want out of an open grave. I mean, I could drive through Harmony and through Lincoln and all those other cemeteries, and every one can be open. Ain't nothing I want out of there. Not no nice cufflinks, not no gold chain, nothing. It's open, and it's going to be just like that when I go through there. Leaving, the Lord knows, I don't know what in the world would possess Paul to write this like this. And in other words, he's saying that what's coming out of folks' mouth is coming from a place of the lack of sincerity now. Somebody read in Psalm chapter 5, verse 9. Watch these words that he bring out. Psalms chapter 5, verse 9. We're about to close this out for a couple of minutes here. Psalm chapter 5.
For there is no faithfulness in their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Their inward parts is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue.
Oh my goodness. That word faithfulness in that version there, it is translated uprightness, which means that we be going around saying stuff we really don't even mean it. Oh, we hear it all the time. Yeah. All you got to do is let's go fellowship and visit other churches. And guess what? Folk will be coming up to you telling you, I love you. No faithfulness, no uprightness, no sincerity found in it. It's just sounding brass and tinkling cymbal. Very empty. When you see very wickedness, that means destructive. That means from the inward side, even though we're speaking great words and kind words to folk, from the inside, we don't mean nothing good for you. Nothing. That's what it says there. It says very wickedness, but it really means destructive. That there's destruction brewing on the inside and can't wait till it makes its way to you. This believers here. Yeah, believers are operating with this open tomb mentality, using flattery to draw you in. Can I go another sidebar?
God have mercy, Jesus.
What can an open grave say to lure you in? Jesus. Here you is walking around full of life. You know, he who have the Son have life in 1 John 5:12. He who have not the Son have not life. But you got the Son roaming around on the inside of you. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You are powerful. What can an open grave really say to you to just lure you in? Come on in. What can an open, anybody got any, what can an open grave say to you? Can an open grave say to you anything? Well, let's make it a little more plain. Let's bring it a little closer to home. Who can talk you into a one-night stand? Then any hands on that? Is there any way that somebody can talk you into some illegal transactions? How about that? Since we don't want to go to the open grave, can you be talked into a threesome? Anybody? Who's here that can be talked into just a casual drink? How about that? Let's see, can I get you to conspire to lie on somebody? Can I get you to cheat on your taxes? Is there anybody that I can get to spread a false rumor? Because it's all the same thing. Now, I know that stuff, all that's exterior stuff, and people see it. But how about this then? Can I lure you into holding a grudge? How about unforgiveness? Is there anybody that can be talked into that? Who has the Son? How about just lust in your heart? You ain't never expressed it outwardly. It's just roaming around in your heart and just eating you alive from the inside. Can I talk you into that?
Jesus.
Nobody else can see that. He says the open tomb is trying to entice us. And all these things that we just named, same exact thing. Trying to lure us in. Here we are walking full of life. And on a daily basis, we are asked one time or another to indulge in whatever is not pleasing in God's sight, which would line us up prime candidates for an open tomb. Amen. I dare say I appreciate the number that is here on tonight, but watch next Wednesday. Ain't nobody coming back for these next verses. Y'all gonna have to see it on YouTube. He says here, that the open tomb is there. Now watch this. Here's the amazing part. The amazing part is Satan actually don't get no strangers to try to entice us with this. You know who he uses? He uses family, friends, and loved ones, or at least those who say they love us, to get us in this. Because it's some saved and sanctified and Holy Ghost filled and fire baptized Christian who every now and then wants to live an adverse from Christ's life. And they really don't want to do it all by themselves. So they want somebody who's in the fold, because, you know, they got this thing here, well, you know, I don't want to sin in front of non-believers. I'd rather, let me say it how it really, you know, I don't say it how it sounds to our ears, I'll say it how it really is. I'd rather drag another believer down with me. Yeah, I want to be a stumbling block for somebody who hadn't come into Christ yet. They would never understand this.
That was my thinking, though.
I don't know her.
No, you know, that is. You know, if you want to do something wrong, you wouldn't go get somebody who wasn't a believer, because thinking that same thing, they won't understand. They won't understand the grace and the mercy of God. It was foolishness, my thinking. But, you know, really, you know, if you want to mess up, you don't want to mess up with somebody who's...
But see, you know what? No, seriously, and I applaud that transparency, because, see, the key is in that mindset, that is a mindset, and it still goes on today. But the truth is, forgiveness goes to contrition. I can't plan
to do